So let's move again to the index.php. So here we have the call that we added for updating the data or the student. Now let's add another one for deleting students. And once we click on this button, so let's give it also an ID, or we can use here just a class instead of the ID. So use the class, don't use the ID. So here let's change it to delete, and once we click on this button, so let's change the submit to click and give it the class not ID. And here we don't need to prevent the form or the actual or the default behavior of the browser. So let's, as we have done here, so we need the student ID, or okay, let's bring everything from here and use it instead of the update. So it's better than update. So let's copy and paste. So the first thing, we get student's ID. Next we have the get requests, and we will change the name file to delete, and we need to send also the ID. And once we get the response, we parse the response and we check for the status. If it is 200, then what we will do, we will remove everything from here and use the other that we have defined here. So let's bring this one and use it here. So let's copy and paste. So here we don't need the model. We will only change the content of the table and display the message. And if we have anything else wrong, if we have 500, we will display the message. If there is anything else wrong, then we will display this message. Okay, so let's add the delete student.php file, and here we will do, I think we will do the same as we have done in the updates. So let's first copy and paste. So let's close the other fields, that's the other files that we don't need. And here the first thing we do is we connect to the database and we check for the request. If it is get, then we get the ID, and next we change the query to delete from students where the ID is equal to the provided ID, and we bind the param and we execute the query. And here let's change it to deleted, so not here but here. Let's change it to deleted, and once deleted, let's bring the update or the save. So it's the same thing as we have done here. You can, as I said, you can move this code to separate file to not repeat everything or to not repeat yourself. So let's copy and paste here and check for delete. If it is deleted, then we get all the students and we send the response as we have seen before, and we change the message to deleted, and here the content and the response, and if it is 500, we say that student not deleted, and that's all. So let's refresh. But before we delete, let's go back here. So we need first to confirm that the user wants to delete this student. So if confirm, and let's tell the user, are you sure Let's ask him if he is sure. If yes, then we will delete the student. So let's move down and update. Let's refresh again. If we click now on delete, as you can see, are you sure? So let's delete. So we have Yaya and Yaya. We have two Yayas. Let's delete this one. Students deleted, and as you can see, it's removed. So let's try to delete this one, and I think it's not working. So the update also is not working. Why it's not working? So if I click on update, as you can see, it's not showing. And also when I click on the button to delete, so there is something wrong. Let's check and fix it. So the problem is that we did not, so inside the, so it's send here, we have only the class which is the beta n warning. We did not add the beta n update, so here, so we need to add the class here, and also for the delete. And we need to use the same thing, so let's copy this one. And as I said, you can change or you can remove the code from here and add only one file that will be included inside all the files instead of copying and pasting all the time. So let's move also to the update students and do the same thing here. So let's save and check again if it will work or not. So let's refresh. Let's delete this one, delete, and it's deleted. Let's click again, and now it's working. Now we can delete anyone else we want. Let's try to update, and as you can see, we have Mark, and we have here same students. If we click on updates, it's still working. So now we have done with delete. So what left? Let's change the message. So if we update, so let's add a message that will appear here, and also when we add or delete. So let's do that now.